Hello, friendly creatures. It's almost 7:30 a.m. and Kyle just picked up Silas for most of the day. I think he's spending with him. But today's surgery day and I'm starving. But I have probably only an hour left of starvation before they slice my eyeball open, and then I'll wake up and I'll be able to eat again. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're at the hospital. My messy bun looks amazing, and I think that's a good omen. Wish me luck. Hello. My messy bun still looks fabulous, so that's a plus. 10 out of 10, do not recommend being awake for surgery, because I will have nightmares about that for the rest of my life. I'm trying to stay positive. That's all I have to say for now. I'm on Valium, so my thought process is very slow. Alright, friends, here's the dealio. My surgery was officially at they started cutting into me at 9:45 this morning. Got home, I ate, and then I slept until right now, which is 4:45. Do you see that I have both of my eyes open right now? And I haven't taken any sort of pain medication since right after the surgery. And I'm blinking with no pain. I'm looking at light with no pain. I'm seriously in shock, because if you guys remember last time when I had this surgery on my other eye, first of all, it was a lot worse because I let it go on and I didn't know what was wrong with it. And I had it done by a different doctor. A different guy did the surgery, and I was in absolutely excruciating pain after the surgery. Like, from the moment they put me to sleep last time. I was awake this time, okay? I'll talk about that in a second. But they put me to sleep, and from the second I woke up, I was in excruciating pain. And I was in excruciating pain for 3 days. I had to be prescribed Percocet to stop from crying all the time from the pain. I was constantly hyperventilating because it hurt so bad. It's just so crazy that I'm comfortable right now without any painkillers. Let me tell ya about the surgery. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to be put under or awake for it, but this doctor, the reason I had a different doctor do it this time is because my old doctor was like, I'm going to send you to a corneal specialist just in case I'm wrong about this. I want to make sure you really get it done. I was like, okay, cool. So this new guy, he's practically begging me to stay awake through this procedure. And I'm like, no, I'm going to hyperventilate, and seeing all the utensils, coming into my eye and, scraping it, that's going to freak me out. I'm never going to be the same afterwards. No. But after a doctor asks you that over and over and over again and doesn't let it go, I was like, oh my gosh, fine. He is a corneal specialist, so perhaps he knows what he's talking about. I still don't fully know why the procedure is better when you're awake. But let me tell you, it was so scary having to be awake to experience that. I can hear my mom coming up the stairs. She's going to come in a minute. Before the surgery, they gave me Valium, which I've never had before. And, hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm talking about my experience before I forget. Wait, you continue. It's a miracle, by the way. I'm in no pain, and I haven't had a painkiller since 10 a.m.
Wow.
And I'm opening my eyes, I can see.
And I got a job.
And you got a job. And my nurse knows you.
Yes,
She kept talking about how much she loves you and how much Ethan loves you.
She's an awesome person.
So sweet.
She was a great nurse, I bet.
Oh yeah, she was great. What was I saying? Okay, they gave me a Valium, and I'd never had that before. So that was weird. I had an extreme bout of nausea once they put an IV in. Like, I had like literal beads of sweat pop up, and I looked at the lady and I was like, I'm going to throw up. And she was like, oh, do you want me to get you a rag? And I was like, I don't know. Like, how is a rag on my head gonna help me? But for some reason it did. She put the cold rag on my head.
Because they know.
And I laid there, because whenever they put the IV in me, like, a new girl did it. Like, the experienced nurse, Ethan's mom, was watching. And this new girl did it. And my blood squirted out of my vein. Okay. And I have never had sweat all over my body so quick in my life. But I was like, I'm going to throw up. Like, there's no question. Anyways, rag on my head. I did not throw up. Turns out in the end, I didn't even need an IV since they weren't putting me under. So I just went through that little traumatic near vomiting experience for nothing. So then the Valium was like calmed me down to the point where like I couldn't move my body or talk. But like in my head I was freaking out, like really freaking out. So that sucked. So they wheeled me in there and they're talking to me and like they taped back my eyelashes and put this thing in my eye and I was like, okay, it's gonna be okay. And mind you, the whole entire time that the procedure was happening, I was singing worship songs in my head because that was the only way I could get through it, because it was horrible. Because the whole time that he had like the things in my eye and scraping and stuff, I could see what was happening. I could see with the tools he was using. And I wanted to scream. It was like had like one of those dream paralyzed things, or you wake up paralyzed things where you're trying to scream but you can't. Because I was so drugged, like I couldn't scream. So in my head, I'm freaking out and screaming worship music, trying to like cope and get through the nightmare that is me watching someone do surgery on my eyeball. But now that I have no pain, I'm starting to think that maybe being awake did make a difference, or was worth it, or maybe just this surgeon was better, because literally he did this exact same surgery on a woman before me, and then the guy coming in after me, he did the exact same surgery on him. So like he literally apparently does this all day. So I don't know if he just did better or what, but 10 out of 10, don't recommend being awake for surgery. I'm going to have nightmares about that the rest of my life. I was screaming to Jesus in my head. But I guess I can't really say that because it turned out really well. So what are you going to do? And my baby is coming home from his dad's house in 30 minutes. And I am so excited. Like, I don't even like want to even tell you what the experience was like watching that, but I'm going to have lots of nightmares. But I'm in no pain. God is good. He brought me through. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy.